Bishops and Buildings is a richly illustrated book exploring the influence of Armagh's church leaders on the architecture of the city from 1750 until 1900. Contributors from 4 heritage sites collaborated to produce not just the book, but also an associated digital archive. This features collections held within the 4 institutions and can be accessed online, safeguarding the collection for future generations.
The book's called Bishops and Buildings, which is kind of self-explanatory. It's about the buildings of Armagh that were either inspired by or sponsored by the various archbishops from the 2 main churches who have their archbishop's seat in the city. Some of the main buildings in the city are also housed for museums, libraries and archives that hold the tangible links to that architectural past. We thought that being quite close relationship with people who work in these other buildings, that perhaps we'd get together, team up and see if we could use just resources from the city of Armagh, see what we can come up with that tell the story of Armagh's buildings in the past. We've got Armagh Robinson Library, the oldest public library in Northern Ireland. The museum was the first county museum in Ireland. We like to boast about that too. We've also got Armagh Observatory, one of the oldest scientific foundations in the world, and the Thomas O Fiaich Memorial Library and Archive, which houses a fantastic collection of material to do with the Catholic Church and the building of the Roman Catholic Cathedral. I live in Armagh. I walk to work every day, usually with my head down, not looking at the wonderful surroundings and the architecture, and an awful lot of other people do that too. So maybe one of the purposes of the book is to make clear to people who live and work in Armagh, look at the beautiful place you're living in, and then as a consequence of that, maybe value it more.
Well, because Armagh is often undersung in terms of its heritage offering, we hope that this book will lift the lid off Armagh for people, not just those who are unfamiliar with the city, but some of those who are very familiar with the city, to actually see what they have around them and to appreciate it perhaps a little bit more.
This is the 250th anniversary of the library, and we are very fortunate to have the original drawings by Thomas Cooley, who designed the building.
I feel it's important because it actually shows collaboration, and I always like the idea that organisations are not working in isolation but working together. Armagh is a small city, it's a historic city, and the more that the different organisations can work together, the better.
The observatory here was founded through Archbishop Robinson, and the book itself, the Bishops and Buildings, very much traces the importance of the direction set by the archbishops in Armagh. We have an amazing heritage here. We have the oldest telescope in the world, and that essentially came from the foundation from Archbishop Robinson. Well, we've been working very hard about trying to bring our wonderful heritage here in the observatory to the community, particularly over this last summer. It's a key objective of ours. It's been locked away and hidden to many people. That book is a part of explaining that story to you and how it fits into the wider Armagh picture.